If you hear any noise in the background, Sora is here making itself known. Otherwise, I'll just say that I'm a little under the weather. So if I mess things up or something, or don't remember anything, or just forgetting to do something, that is why. But let's get started with this video. Hello people, my name is Eva, welcome to a new video, and today I'm going to do a little book haul, or little and little, I don't know if you can consider that little, but I have a notebook that I keep tracking of my reading, my hauls, my honor hauls, all that good stuff, and when that page is full, I am doing a book haul, and it's full, so it's more than full. So let's get started. So the first two is not for me, it's a gift for my brother. He's not watching my videos, so he's not going to see this. But that is Galaxy in Flame and False God from the Horus Heresy series, book 2 and 3. I don't know which one is book 2 or 3, but this is a Warhammer 40k book, so I hope that he is going to love that, and I hope that I remember correctly that he has the first one in this one, so let's just hope that. The next one I got in Illuminate sale, where there was like 10 or 15% off on a special edition of like what they have left in stock and stuff like that. And the first one I got was Fathom Folk by Elisa Chan. I have heard mixed things about it, but I couldn't say no to this beautiful copy, and I am still very much interested in it, in the book. So it's so pretty. So hopefully I can get on with it at some point and say welcome to Tiankawi. Probably butchered that name. Shining pearl of human civilization and safe haven for those fleeing civil unrest. Or at least that's how it first appears. But in the semi-flooded city, humans are quite literally on the top, peering down from the shining tower and aerial walkways on the Fathom Folk, sirens, sea witches, Calibes, and Cabas, who live in the polluted waters below. I won't read anything more than that, because I would like to go in with blind for this one. So this is quite exciting. The next one, in that one, I bought for special edition on the sale time. So the second one I got was the Jassad Air by Sarah Hashem. This one is the first book in maybe a trilogy, I don't actually know. Sora is playing with a toy, a very loud one, so if you hear her in the background, I'm sorry. I tried to wait till she was done playing with it, but she started again. But this is the Jassad Air. I am looking forward to reading it. At 10 years old, the Jassad Air of Jassad fled the massacre that consumed her entire family. At 15, she buried her first body. At 20, her carefully crafted lies are starting to crumble. And that sounds so good. The next one is Of Jade and Dragons by Amber Jim. This one I was so excited to get my hands on, because there's a dragon on the covers and dragon on the edges. So I was like, yeah, I need this. To seek a revenge, I can't speak today apparently. She needs to stay alive. I think it's about a girl who disguised herself as a boy to find out what happened to her father, I think, if I remember correctly. I'm not going to read the description. I want to go in as blind as possible, but I couldn't help it. I love these colors. So And the last one is Goddess of the River by Vaishnavi Patel. I probably butchered that name also, but look at this. This is so stunning. And this is, I believe, inspired by Indian mythology. A mother and a son, a goddess and a prince, a curse and an oath, a river whose course will change the fate of the world. I have been interested in this author's other book, Kaikei, I think it's called. So I couldn't help but get this one because it was, first off, it was beautiful, but I'm also really, really interested in this one. I want to read more books based on different mythologies, especially over Asian and other cultures' mythologies, because many cultures sound so interesting. So I want to read more of that. So hopefully I can get to that soon. And that was the last of the Illumicrate books, at least. But then I was a trip to the bookstore and I bought a few books. And one of the books that I bought was Girl, Goddess, Queen. I saw this cover for the second book and I was like, yeah, I'm so sad that I didn't get the hardcover of the first one, because I was like, it's probably too late. And then I went to the bookstore and it was there with the straight edges. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get it. And it's so stunning. Look at this. Look at this. It's so beautiful. I don't know much about it. I think it's a Greek retelling. They said that, I don't remember how to how do you pronounce that name? Persephone was a pawn in a politic of gods. The Hades kidnapped Persephone to be his bride, that her mother Demeter was distraught that he caused Earth to start dying. Well, at time it set record strict. Persephone wasn't taken to hell. She would jumped. She wanted to an escape. There was no way she was going to be married off to some smug god more in love with himself than her. She got big plans. Once there was shake the Mount Olympus to its very core. I have not read many Greek retellings, but I really want to. So I hope that I'm going to like this. My dyslexia. Oh my god, I can't say anything anymore. I am bad with words. Oh god, I'm not feeling well. The next one is a Broken Binding book, and that is A Time of Dragons by Philip C. Quantrill. I don't know how to pronounce that. This one is the first book in a series, I believe, a new series. And look at this. I hope that you can see it. Yes. Yes, look at that. And look at this. So it was much bigger than I thought it would be. So it was quite fun to get it. And it also has this. I don't know much about it. I was like, yeah, it had dragons in the title and on the cover, and I was like, yep. One of several heroes, brave men and women who showed their quality to be above the rest. Those whose deeds earned them the heart of a dragon. Those whose courage and strength resonated with the unborn, who in their eggs can wait 1,000 years for a warrior worthy of them. I don't want to read more of that, and because I might end up starting it right on the spot. The next one is The Will of the Many by James. Is it Islington or Islington? I never know. I was very interested in. Look at this beautiful gray cover. In this book, I know it's this place in, I believe, in an academy. At the elite Caitnan Academy, a young fugitive uncovers Leia's layered mysteries and world-changing secrets in the new fantasy series by the international best-selling author of the Lycanus trilogy, James Islington. I don't know. It's I have been very interested in it, and I have heard really good things about this one, so hopefully I can get to it at some point. The next one is a pre-order, and that is Heaven Breaker by Sarah Wolf. I have been interested in Sarah Wolf's other books, and when I saw this one and read about it, I was like, that sounds fun, let's try it. So, bravery isn't what you do, it's what you endure. The Duke of the powerful house Claire is the first to die, with my daggers in his back. He didn't see it coming, didn't anticipate the bastard daughter who was supposed to die with her mother. On his order, he should have left us with the rest of the station starving commoner rabbits. Now there's nothing left, just icy white rage and a need to make House Claire pay. Every damn one of them. I'm not going to read more because I have found out, or it's not new knowledge, that many books spoil, that sometimes the blurb spoil the book and stuff like that. So I'm always trying to read as little as of the blurb as possible. The next one is another pre-order, and that is The Empire Wars by Akana Phoenix. This one sounded interesting to me, so I got it, and The Empire Wars is a powerful YA debut in which magic may be a young woman's only hope for survival. And it sounded interesting, and I really like the cover actually, so I hope that I can get to this at some point. The next one is Guild by Reverend Kennedy, and this is the first book in the Plated Prisoner series. I've been interested in starting this series for a hot minute. It's a King Midas retelling, at least the first one is. So I'm excited to see how I'm going to, if I'm going to like it or not. But it has been on my radar for a long time. The next one is Six Crimson Crane by Elisa Lim. This is mostly a cover buy because I love the cover, but I have also been interested in this book. So it has a beautiful map. So I hopefully will start this soon. I also love the spine. The spine is really pretty. And the last one I got at that bookstore trip was The Song of the Mark by S.M. Gaither. I also been very much interested in that. Mercenary Cassia Greythorn cares about two things: completing her latest job and earning enough coin for the expense of medicine that keeping her mentor alive. So when the king commands her to investigate a strange plague devastating the empire, she can't resist the massive rewards he offers, even if it does mean working with the arrogant and infuriating Captain Elander. I think it's a fantasy romance, so I have been very much into those lately. I don't know what's come of me, but it just happened. I find them fun. Not the sex scenes though. I'm not that biggest fan of the sex scenes, but I found the romance itself and kind of some stuff like that really fun. So I don't know. A few years back, I would have laughed myself into an early grave if I told my past self that I was into fantasy romance. So that is that. On another trip, I was to another city to see a friend, and before I went home, we went to the bookstores, and I got Powerless and Powerful by Lauren Roberts. This is a very popular fantasy romance and kind of a Hunger Games kind of. This is a novella. This is the first book in the series. Only the extraordinary belong to the kingdom of the elites have possessed powers for decades, gifted to them by the plague. Those who born ordinary are just that, banished from the kingdom of Elijah and shunned from society. And you're following a girl who is powerless, and she has to compete in this tournament full of other combatants who have powers. That is so far as I know about it. So hopefully I like it. But we will see. I have heard mixed things about it. So the next one is another pre-order, and that is Saint of Storm and Sorrow by Gabriella Buba? I don't know. This has a stunning cover. This one caught my eye. I don't remember. Someone's anticipated release video had this in, and I was like, ooh, that sounds interesting. Maria Lunin has been living a double life for as long as she can remember. To the world, she is a sister Maria, dutiful nun and devoted servant of Ainila Cordician colonizers, but behind closed doors she is a stormcaller, chosen daughter by a Leanan goddess Anitun Tabu, in hiding not only from the Cordicians and their witch hunts, but from the vengeful eye of his slighted goddess Lunurin, does what she can to protect her fellow Elysian and a small family she created in the convent, her lover Catalina and Kat's younger sister Ines. I probably butchered all those names, but it sounds very interesting and I'm looking forward to reading it at some point. The next one is also a pre-order, and that is volume 3 of Elden Ring, The Road to the Earth Tree, and this is a parody of the video game Elden Ring, and I loved it. I have already read this, so I really loved it. I am looking forward to the next volumes, hopefully coming soon. If the angle and lighting has changed, that is because I ran out of memory on my phone that I'm recording on. So just before I was about to show you the last pre-order I have, at least for now, and that is The Maid and the Crocodile by Jordan Ifirgo. This is a book taking place in the world of the rare bearer duality. I don't know much about it, and I want to go in blind, so I'm not going to read the description. But I'm so excited to try it out at some point. It's not that very long, so it should be doable quite quickly, and it is on my TBR to start before the end of the year. So we will see when I get to this one, because I'm so excited. I love the rare duality, so hopefully I can get to this soon. I was, while buying those two books for my younger brother, I went on a bit of a buying spree and bought some more books. So I have this stack because I have no self-control whatsoever. So the first one is A Dawn of Onyx by Kate Golden. This is the first book in the Sacred Stone series. I don't know how many books there's going to be here. Captured by the King of Darkness, forced to find the light within. That is what I'm going to read for that one. And I really want to get to this one soon. I have heard good things about it. So hopefully I also really like it. The next one is A Court This Cruel and Lovely by Stacia Stark. This one I have been interested in for a hot minute, and when I was at the bookshop, I tried to find this, but they didn't have it. They had all the other books in the series though. So this one is just hours after humans are born, the gods take the little power we have. In return, they protect our borders from the vicious, merciless Fae. It's a Fae book. I am still unsure if I like Fae books, but so far I have read some good Fae books. So, but for me, a Fae is just elves. It's like I'm just seeing them as elves. So I don't know. The next one is Blood and Steel by Helen Schauer. I don't know how to pronounce the name. This one had been on my radar for a hot minute, and it's a bit her death foretold Althea Solitaire only has 3 years to become what she always dreamed of being, a warrior of legend. This is a 4-book series, I believe, so I'm excited to get to this one at some point. The next one is The Crown of Oath and Curses by J. Bree. This is the first book in the Mortal Fates series. I have been interested in J. Bree's books for a hot minute, and this one I think I will vibe the most with. There's the Bond Satire series I am interested in, but a little bit unsure about that because there's some triggers in that series that I have to watch out for. So I will try this one first. I have there's probably some triggers, but not those I think that will trigger me. I hope that I'm going to like this. And it says, I devoted my life to a king who was not my own. On the road to a limited honor and glory, I lost everything. Now, in a world ravaged by the whims of those who rule, I must turn my back on the lifetime of friendship and loyalty to face my own fate. And the last book I have for those my little buying spree is Homeland by R.A. Salvatore. I already have the old hardbacks of this book, but they are now getting these cool new paperbacks with these cool covers. I will see if I can make the light go. So, this one is one of my favorite characters. It's very short compared to what the hardback is, but I'm currently rereading this one. As a third son of Mother Malice and the Weaponmaster Sagnifine, Drizzt Do'Urden must be sacrificed to love the evil Spider Queen, per tradition of a martial law society. But the unexpected death of his older brother spares young Drizzt, though he is still the mercy of his abusive sisters. And it's really, really good. I love this series, and I'm currently reading Homeland, so I can finish the first trilogy in this series of many trilogies. So hopefully I can get to this soon, but I'm going to collect these paperbacks over time because I love them, the new style and stuff like that. And if I can get the hardbacks, I will try to get them, but you have to get them used to get them. So it might take a little bit slower than normal. The rest I have here for the haul is some Danmai. I have been reading Grandmaster of Demonic Conversation for I have just this year finished volume 2 of that, and is very interested in reading more Danmai, so I got a few new ones that I want to try at some point. The first one is The Husky and His White Cat Shishun by Robao Bushiro. I probably butchered that one, and that is volume 1. The Emperor reborn as his dearest enemy. Cruel tyrant Ta Xian Yun killed his way to the throne and now reigns as the first ever emperor of the mortal realm. Yet somehow he's unsatisfied, left cold and bereaved, abandoned by all he held dear. He had taken his own life only to be reborn. That one I'm very excited for. Then we have Stars of Chaos by Priest, and this is the first volume. I say once a time of change is upon the Empire. The discovery of violet gold, a virtual fuel for steam-powered machines, propelled the Empire of the Great Liang into the age of prosperity. But for Shang Yin, a young man raised at the improvised northern border, the concerns of the Empire are distant as the stars above. And the last one I have is Thousand Autumns by Mang Shi. This one says, can a pure heart be corrupted? Yan Wuxi, leader of the demonic Han Yu sect, is the master cultivator, a brilliant strategist, and an incurable chronic. In his philosophy, every human's heart is ruled by cruelty and selfishness. Everyone who believes otherwise is either a liar or a fool. I can't wait to start these. I want to finish Grandmaster Demonic Conversation first, and there's like 5 volumes, and I only read the 2 first. So hopefully I can get into that one as soon. So that is all my books that I have hauled recently from the. I don't know when from. It's just before summer, I think. I don't know. I am looking forward to hopefully reading these books at some point, and yeah, I hope that you enjoy the video. Like, subscribe, comment something, everything of that is free, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!